Hi there BookTube, this is Emma from Emma's Bookish Lifestyle, and I've picked myself up off the floor because I've realised at 42 years of age sitting on your feet still gives them pins and needles. So I'm up on the sofa now, and this video is going to focus on another book haul, but this is predominantly based around books that I've kindly been sent over the last 2 months by Victoria Eves Alexandria. We both do a book swap each month. It's to help us cut down on the amount of books that we tend to buy. It has helped to some extent. March was my birthday month, however, and as you will see from a later book haul, I did purchase some books during my birthday month. I just haven't actually published them onto YouTube yet. So to go through, usually what we do is we'll have a look at our Goodreads pages, and we'll have a look at our wish lists, and then we'll surprise each other with the books that we want to read. So I've been really lucky, and for my March books I was kindly sent 2. So the first one I was sent was Everyone Brave is Forgiven by Chris Cleave. Now, sorry again for the lighting is again not particularly great, and this cover is sort of shiny, but this is something that I do enjoy reading. This is sort of based around World War II. I like World War II fiction, but I'm also very interested in World War II non-fiction, not because of twisted, sick sort of interest in it, more as a way of keeping me grounded and reminding me of the terrible atrocities that happen to people, and to ensure that I treat every person with a great deal of respect and honour, and to step away from those situations where people won't show me the same. Which obviously does happen in life, you can't avoid it, it is life, but I don't want to be that. I want to be a nice person to every person that I meet, irrespective of their religious beliefs, their home country, whatever. I believe everyone deserves an equal right at life. So anyway, moaning and off-piste. Just to let you know, this book says, when war is declared, Mary defies her family to protect the children her country would rather forget. Tom refuses to sign up for a conflict he doesn't believe in. Alistair answers the call of duty but can't silence his own heart. Could you dare to fall in love while the world around you is falling apart? Now, this was part of the BBC 2 or Radio 2 book club, and was given blurb by Ian McEwan, not Ian McEwan, sorry, it was given blurb to say it's as good as Atonement by Ian McEwan and Sarah Waters' The Night Watch. Well, I've just finished reading oh dear, I've just recently finished reading The Night Watch, and I'll publish my link up there to the review. Yeah, I'm interested to read this, and over the Easter holiday I did actually reread The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas, and watched the film on Monday night, which devastated me. I don't know why I subject myself to films like that. I was blubbing my eyes through the book, and then I got to the film and did exactly the same. Now, the next book is one that I hadn't heard of, called Raw Blood by Catriona Ward. Again, this was sent to me by Victoria very kindly in March as my birthday books, and I'm very intrigued by this. She said she read it and really enjoyed it, and her opinion means an awful lot to me. and her friendship has meant an awful lot to me since starting this channel. So yes, this one says, for generations they have died young, and now 15-year-old Iris and her father are the last of the Villarca line. Confined to their lonely mansion on Dartmoor, they suffer their disease in isolation, but Iris breaks her promise to hide from the world and dares to fall in love. It is only then that they understand the true horror of the Villarca curse, the curse of the bone-white woman who visits in the night, leaving death in her wake. This sounds fantastic to me. I love a good ghost story. I love the south of the country, Dartmoor. I've visited a couple of times. Extremely atmospheric. Amazing area to base a story like this on, so I'm really thoroughly looking forward to it. So thank you very much, Victoria. 2 for 2. So we then moved on to April, and in April again I was very lucky and got sent 2 books. The first one being The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I did start reading a book a while ago called The Ninth Reign, which I know you've seen me talk about on the channel. I haven't really got into it. I've really struggled with that particular fantasy to get into it. If anybody else is reading it, can you let me know how you get on with it, or how you're getting on with it down in the comments below. I am about 100 pages in, but I just don't seem to be drawn to come back and pick it up. This one, however, looks phenomenal, and I know it's had amazing reviews, and again, highly recommended by Mel at Mel's Bookland Adventures and also Victoria Eves Alexandria, 2 ladies which I completely and utterly trust their opinion. And I know that also Kitty from Kitty G said this is really good, so I'm really looking forward to starting this. And I know there's been some previous videos on it, so I won't go into it too much, but it's book 1 of a trilogy, I believe, and I think it's based around a murdered son and a missing daughter, and then it's got betrayal and various other links in it, so it sounds right up my street. It's the winner of the Hugo Award last year, and I know that this sequel to this, The Obelisk Gate, is out as well. However, I don't know how quickly I want to rush to this in case the third one's going to take forever to come out, but I might have to do a little bit of research on that and find out when the third one's due, so I can pace myself. And the next one she bought me in April, which I was really pleased about, was again another author that I've not read, Louise Doherty, and this is Blackwater. Unfortunately, with the light again, it's not the greatest cover to show because it's black. But this is the lady, I believe, who did Apple Tree Yard. I didn't actually watch that on the BBC. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. Is it worth me downloading it on BBC iPlayer? Maybe what I'll do is I'll wait and I'll read this, and then if this is enjoyable, then I'll read Apple Tree Yard. Because I haven't watched the TV series, it won't be ruined for me, so that'll be good. So this says, John Harper lies awake at night in an isolated hut on Bali, listening to the rain on the roof and believing his life may be in danger. The present is uncertain, the past at his heels. As the sounds of the night close in around him, the question he asks himself is this: what is more terrible, the future that lies in wait, or the past that is catching up with him? Now, I love me a good thriller. That sounds right up my street. So again, thank you very much, Victoria. So they're my books from Victoria for the last couple of months. Now, I'm not going to harp on too much about the next few books, but these are my subscription books that I've had. So I know that there's been a lot of videos posted about them. So I'm going to... apologies for the so's. First of all, I'm going to start off with, again, my moth box. Love, 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 love. Can't wait. Next moth box is a short story moth box, which, again, I think will help me ease back into reading after War and Peace. But in this month's, we got 100 Shadows, which is a tilted access press book. Again, set up by Deborah Smith, who translated Han Kang. I still haven't read the Han Kang books. Really need to get onto that as soon as I can. Definitely trying to up the level of translated fiction this year. These books are definitely helping me do that, and I'm finding them extremely interesting. I won't go into the blurb too much because I know a lot of people have posted videos about this subscription box. And the next one is Little Nothing by Marissa Silver. Again, this lighting does not give the cover justice. It looks beautiful, the story and the premise looks beautiful, and as you can see with both the books, I've got my bookmarks already in there ready to go. So that's those. Then I also subscribe to Eleanor Reed's subscription box, and so for I can't remember if it's February or March, I think it was February, we got the double whammy box, which was fantastic. This is Terra and Terra's World by Mitch Benn. Unfortunately, unlike me, I'm not the first to be posting blurbs on the Goodreads group about it, but I am going to be reading them. Really interested in these. I believe these are a YA fantasy story, so yeah, again, won't go into those too much because I know that posts have been made on them. And the latest Book Buddy box was Bruised by, I think it was Sarah Skilton. Yes, it was Sarah Skilton. And this is based on a young girl who deals with quite an aggressive situation, and she's obviously trained to fight, but at the time is overwhelmed by circumstances and then has to come to terms with that and her reaction. So I noticed that the time on this video again is getting quite long, but those are my subscription box books, and also the books I kindly get from Victoria Eves Alexandria. I'd love to know if you've read any of them, especially the ones sent from Victoria. I don't want too much in the way of giveaways, please. I don't like my plots being ruined, but I'd love to have a chat with you down below. If there's any you think I should start over others, then definitely let me know. Take care for now, BookTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!